this shit is so weird, bro. This shit just like open up a nigga eyes for real. You know what I'm saying? This shit open up a nigga eyes for real, bro. The type of shit that niggas allow. The type of shit that they let people get away with. You know what I mean? Like, this shit really crazy. This got you looking at niggas different. Like, what you on? It's your boy, Online Davo. And he back with another video. All right, look. We got a video by Antonio Speaks. White on white crime in America. We're about to see what he talking about. Because you know he finna cook up something. And you know all this stuff that's been going on in the air. So let's see. Sit back and relax.
His assassination was the result of the climate of hate. But only I said the chickens came home to roost, and which means the same thing. Climate of hate means that this is the result of something. And when I said chickens coming home to roost, I said the same thing.
September 10th, 2025, while speaking at a university in Utah, Charlie Kirk got clapped. Now you may ask, Antonio, how do you feel about this? And my initial reaction was,
hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You be alright.
maybe I'm just desensitized to murders. I grew up with so many classmates that didn't make it to 21, 25. They never got to experience life. So why should I be over here dwelling about a racist white man who didn't like me? You know what I'm saying? And I'ma just...
And you know what? He ain't lying though. Like when you, especially like depending on your environment, type of area you grew up in, at some point, if you surrounded by that, you're gonna be desensitized for sure. You're gonna be like, damn, like, you're gonna be like RP, but you ain't gonna get caught up on it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't sound kind of like bad, but it's like, it's like, I think it's like a kind of like a natural reaction. Like if you keep on seeing it or you keep on experiencing it, eventually you're gonna get used to it. So
give another analogy. Back during slavery, slaves were not supposed to mourn over the slave master.
Plus, like, yeah, like that's crazy. Like, why would I get mad over a nigga that's literally talking about how black people had it better in the 1940s? That's crazy.
Like, you don't gotta be happy, but to be sad is crazy. Now, a lot of the arguments of people defending Charlie Kirk are stating how, he was just killed over his opinions. These were political views. Political views?
Yeah,
if
crazy.
I see a black pilot, I'm gonna be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Why did you say that the civil rights bill should be overturned?
Well, I didn't say that. I said it was a mistake.
Why? That's crazy.
Now you gotta figure it out.
I wouldn't be here. That's trouble.
Who's that? Who's that? If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? When black,
that's just dangerous. That's simply dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous rhetoric, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got these,
in America did not have the same rights they had today. They were less murderous. There was less break-ins. Why is that? And the data shows they were actually better in the 1940s. It was bad. It was evil.
Wait, what?
Yeah, y'all want me to feel sorry for him? And it's just crazy because the moments leading up to Charlie Kirk's death, it was poetic. I don't mean that in a good way poetically, but Charlie Kirk was asked a question about mass shootings in America.
Oh, yeah.
How many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
And he replied with a racist dog whistle comment about gang violence. Seconds after that, he was gone.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Crazy how life works, bro.
Now to add icing on the cake, guess who took the life of Charlie Kirk? It wasn't an immigrant, it wasn't a black man, it wasn't a transgender, it was a young white male. But hey, black people are the violent ones. Not to mention...
And this is gonna be my third time saying it. Good thing it wasn't a black person, bro. And honestly, bro, this is probably gonna be my last video on Charlie Kirk. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want this nigga videos around me. So this is gonna be my last video on, bro. For real.
That same day, there was a school shooting in Denver, Colorado. And guess who the suspect was? But we the violent ones. Unfortunately, as a young black man living in America, I cannot feel sorry for Charlie Kirk. But there are a lot of people who are crashing out behind him.
Yeah,
I am
crazy.
Charlie, and I will not be silenced. And I will talk until your ears bleed. Okay?
Yeah, she's one of the crazy ones. You know what I'm saying? She one of the crazy ones.
I am Charlie Kirk, and I will not be silenced, ever. You will never silence this white girl.
To the left. If it's war you want, it's war you're gonna get. And it's war you're not gonna want in the end.
It's time we rise.
Bro, literally just a nigga off YouTube, bro. Literally just a nigga off YouTube. But I mean, but they made him more than that though. You know what I'm saying? He was a dude off YouTube, but they made him more than that. You know? Cause why are you trying to fight over someone that was pushing that narrative?
This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. I just murdered Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now. This is bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy.
Bro, oh my God, this is crazy. Grown ass man, bro. Grown ass man. Nigga, would you? Nah, man.
He would have been our next president.
Oh my boy, this nigga just had spit come out of his mouth.
I love that guy. He would have been our next president.
Oh my God, yeah. See, nah, this is somebody's husband, somebody's son, somebody's uncle, somebody's cousin. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't know why someone react over this. If you're not a close family friend, you know what I mean? I really don't. If you're not a close family friend to him, I don't know why you react like this. Like, oh God, parasocial.
Boy, if you don't get dog, this is actually sad. Like the parasocial relationships nowadays.
I just said
is bad.
that.
Where was this outrage a couple weeks ago when the kids got killed at a school? Like what? And to be honest, race aside, Charlie probably would not give a about your kids getting killed in a school shooting. This is what he had to say.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
In another,
I think that's not the full clip though. I would say that, but the premise still stands. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that's not the full clip. I've seen the full clip. so
that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
And another thing, Charlie literally was a fan of the way that he went out.
And this is my other problem with death penalty. It takes too long, too many appeals.
Expensive.
It should be public. It should be quick. It should be televised. By the way, I would totally tune into. And you know what? I want to watch that execution. That'll make my day better. I want to see him on a public block and get him be publicly executed. You think children should have? You should see it. What is the age? At what age should you start to see public executions?
16. I think you could do it earlier. I think
nigga, maybe never. What the fuck? Never. How about that? Like, that's crazy. Why would you want to see a nigga get publicly executed? That's out. You guys, you got
age 12,
going on.
whenever 6th grade or so.
And you got some people walking around saying he was the second coming of Jesus. Now I will say this, y'all. Just as a human being, seeing that clip of Charlie Kirk on the 10th, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, it ruined my day because I don't feel like the human experience, we're supposed to see anyone pass away, especially that violently, you know? From the shot, I knew bro was gone. It wasn't critical condition. No, he was gone after that goddamn shot. And it did something to me, you know? I put myself in his shoes for a moment, race aside, because I am a father. I'm a young father of 3. He is a father too. But like I said, death doesn't excuse you from your actions. And just going through the digital footprint that he left behind, man, I'm not gonna say he was asking for it, but bro, the energy you put out is the energy you receive. Malcolm X broke it down perfectly. And then at first I was like, yeah, man, his kids was there seeing that, and I do feel bad for them. But where was the grace for us? I'm gonna tell y'all a story of what they used to do back in slavery. I know y'all.
I mean, look, like the thing is, I think this is the whole thing with the situation. I think people are like one side, like, oh, you're hypocritical because y'all was laughing at George Floyd and Trayvon Martin and all those kids, right? But now, when this nigga died, it's a what? No, you can't be saying that. Why are you saying that? No, what's wrong with? No, nigga, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because if laughing at someone, you know, dying is a bad thing, then you either check that when you see it, and make sure you don't or make sure you don't participate. So if your fan make a joke about Floyd and you ain't say nothing, but then you say something now when they made a joke about Charlie Kirk, you the problem. That's all I'm gonna say.
I want to hear slavery, yada yada, so whatever. I don't care. You gonna hear this. So when slavery really first got started over here, man.
Ask yourself, what's the difference? Just ask yourself that. Ask yourself what's the difference.
And like those slaves were so rebellious. Like they used to always, you know, they kept fighting. They had that heart. So what they ended up doing was coming up with a strategy to break the slave and to break them from ever doing it. So they would take the biggest and baddest and like the most problematic slave, right? They would get all the families, kids, children, women, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no grace for us, right? Gather all of them up. They would grab the slave, right? The first thing they would do is tar and feather him. You know, hot, yeah, that shit, it burns. Next thing they would do, they would grab 2 horses, put the brother up in a tree, set him on fire, have one horse pull a leg this way, have another horse pull a leg that way. Everybody sees that. The mothers, they're gonna tell their children, oh, don't be bad, because that's gonna happen to you. That's gonna happen to you. Children and all. It was no grace for us. And even to bring up the point that Charlie said.
That's the crazy part, right, huh? Damn, that's really crazy. Couldn't you think about it? Couldn't you really think about it, right? If that's how people were operating back then, right? Those same people that used to do that shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna publicly humiliate you, that they did to slaves. So it's like, would this be kind of the same thing of publicly humiliating him and killing him? You know what I'm saying? Like, would that be a situation like that, in which it's in the front where all his family and all his friends and all his people can see? So it's like the role got reversed.
Yeah, the black people during the 1940s, they were less problematic. Yes, because we would get hanged for simply looking at somebody white. He supposedly whistled at a woman, and bro, like, just, I remember seeing the photo of Emmett Till back in the 5th grade, and I literally had nightmares. Like, I know that shit sounds crazy, but like that picture of him is horrific. Like, it's bad. I love Malcolm X so much because he literally has a quote for everything. That brother said, we are non-violent with people who are non-violent with us. In simple terms, we give the same energy back. Y'all want to keep making these black videos and black people so violent, this and that. I don't care. I'm gonna do the same shit back. I be getting so many comments like of white people saying, bro, you're doing the same thing that they're doing. Like, you're racist, you're this and that. Whenever y'all go under their videos and give them the same energy and tell them to stop, is when I'll stop, bro, because it's literally like a 1v fucking 1,000.
I mean, hey, that's real though, Bill, because it's like niggas always be like, turn the bigger cheek. But it's like, no, nigga, I don't feel like it. What if I want to? Why I gotta let that shit slide? You know what I'm saying? Why my stance gotta be the one that gotta get silenced? Like, nah, nigga, I ain't turn the cheek. Fuck it. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation about it. Cause niggas always want to be, oh, this and that. Man, that nigga wouldn't give a fuck about you. And you over here shucking and jiving. This shit crazy, bro. This shit is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? I pray for my people, bro. I pray for my people, man. Like, the mindset is crazy. You know, it's a mental illness.
So many negative black videos. Everybody think we just this and that. Nobody says a thing to them. The moment I do the same thing back, it's a problem with me. And even just with the jokes surrounding Charlie Kirk's death, I don't care for them, because guess what? There are literally whole entire meme pages made up of George Floyd. That man died 5 years ago, and people started bringing him up. He was a father. He had kids. He had a family. Where's the grace for him? But guess what?
Hey, for real though. For real. So let me know when. Let me know when it became a problem, man. Did it become a problem at George Floyd? Did it become a problem at Charlie Kirk? When did it become a problem? And when did y'all start policing the internet for it? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all policing it now? What I really think it has something to do with the climate we're in. I feel like 4 years ago, 4 years to now, it got even more political. So it's like, and then this nigga was saying some bullshit. Like, what? How do I look? Do I look like a goofy? Do I look like a goofy to be crying over a nigga that like, come on, bro. You can't be serious. I feel like there's like three people right now. You know what I'm saying? There's like 3 people. There's like people that's either like I said, Lord and Savior. This is the best thing since sliced bread. This nigga is like my life. There's the middle of, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. It is what it is. And then there's the celebrating, dancing, tap dancing on his grave and shit. So it's about 3 different levels. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta figure out which level you on. I know where I'm at. So I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I don't give a fuck about the nigga. You know what I mean? And I'm damn sure I'm not even celebrating because that would allow me to care more about him than already, you feel me?
When it's a white Christian male living in America, the world's golden boy, they want you to feel sad for him. They want you to feel that. Bro, man, fuck out of here. And it just pisses me off. I see so many black people getting online crying about, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk had a family, he had a this and that. Bro,
yeah, nigga, we all got family.
Everybody got to check out of this place. But guess what? That doesn't excuse you from your fucking actions, bro. Or like a racist person is cool because I understand, like, you don't like me, that's cool. But to see a fucking raccoon, a black person that's so
that's crazy.
For the white men and not for your, man, oh my God. Woo. Let me calm down.
Crazy,
Let me chill out. Listen,
nah, bro, because these niggas be crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, this shit is so weird, bro. This shit just like open up a nigga eyes for real. You know what I'm saying? This shit open up a nigga eyes for real, bro. The type of shit that niggas allow. The type of shit that they let people get away with. You know what I mean? Like, this shit really crazy. This got you looking at niggas different. Like, what you on? You know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, bro, this one of those things where, nigga, I need a hard stance. I need what you standing on so I can figure out how to operate with you. You feel me? Because I know what I'm standing on. And really, in this situation, you with me or you against me. Straight like that.
I think no one deserves to go, especially the way Charlie did. You know, even me saying that, bro. And Charlie, bro, he literally was one of the main people that sparked me wanted to make this channel. I created this YouTube channel, Antonio Speaks, July 3rd, 2025. But I remember a week prior to me making my first ever video, I was seeing so much political content and mainly anti-black content. One of the first videos I seen was Charlie Kirk talking about how violent black people are. Like, damn, bro. And for him to go out to a white man, it's just ironic. Like, keep our fucking names out y'all mouth. We don't do anything. And mind you, y'all, even all of this stuff going on, it was a white man that did it. Why are HBCUs being targeted now? People are always trying to blame black people, man, but y'all always want our fucking sympathy. It
don't get much clearer than that. Like, it don't get much clearer than that, my nigga. What it's really about. Your first instinct, what's it called? HBCUs, my nigga? Bro, we don't snipe niggas. If you want to be real, y'all say we do all this other shit. Okay, we do not snipe niggas. But okay, I don't think it was like a snipe. That's right. But we don't be sniping niggas, bro. That's not our forte. That's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to put that on us. That's them other niggas' skill sets. We don't got that in our bag, bro. So to make it, so for y'all to call the HBCUs, that was clear just, okay, y'all are racist. You're just racist. Yeah, you. The one that's like, no, I'm not. What? You're racist, bro. And it's like, shit. What you gonna do about it? Either you gonna stay the same or you gonna try to fix it. I'm open to people changing. You know what I'm saying? You can, as long as you're alive, bro, you can change. You know what I mean? But it's on you to put that effort in.
Do nothing to none of y'all, bruh. If anything, we kill each other. We have a problem internally, but guess what? They're still gonna blame us. And the reason it's like that internally is because of the systems that were set up.
Nah, for
Listen,
real.
Bro, I need all my young black men, any black person in general. That's why I hate these diaspora wars, bro. Because, man, bro, I'm ranting. This video gonna be, I don't want to go too off topic.
Yeah, nah, this shit, bro.
I'm in my feelings right now. This shit got me emotional, bro. But man, long live all the ancestors: Malcolm X, MLK, Fred Hampton, RP George Stinney, RP Emmett Till, everyone that lost their life trying to just fight for us, man. Just trying to be equal,
for
bro.
real,
We ain't want to
bro.
be better than nobody. We ain't want none of it. We just wanted to be equal. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
we've been dealing with this for years. They feel like, oh, this shouldn't happen to Charlie Kirk, bro. We've been dealing with this shit for years, man. Eat it up, bro.
Niggas say
It is
anything.
what it is. Niggas die every day, bro. Sad to say, gang. You know, we all gotta check up out of here, man.
Nah,
damn,
facts,
bro. I'm passionate
bro.
about it, man.
That nigga ain't lying, bro. That nigga is not lying, bro. Niggas get shot. It be like that. I mean, like, what? It be like that. Sometimes the nigga get shot. You know what I'm saying? And it's as simple as that. For real, you got my cat in the back and shit. Like, you feel me? Niggas get shot, cats get rent, all type of shit, bro. That's just life, nigga. That's his life. That's how it go, bro. And you ain't finna force no reaction out of me. You ain't finna force my initial reaction. My initial reaction, I don't give a fuck, is gonna stay that way, bro. You're not finna convince me. Like, no, that's out. You're not finna convince me, like, I'm in the wrong in this situation, bro. I don't care. Man, what? Now I'm getting mad at Antonio Speaks, and I'm starting to rant. I'm gone, man. Peace.